I am back and we are dry. So now I'm gonna peel the tape and let's see how horrible it is, because I know that it always bleeds a little bit. And I was hoping it just bled silver, but it did not. It did bleed purple. Yay. Okay, so I need to decide something. I guess I'm gonna have to paint under where the mountains are. I'm gonna have to paint them silver. But I want to paint them plain silver, and I've got a little pink in that, so I don't want to do that. There we go. And again, I don't have any white, so it is what it is. The mountains are now silver. That's okay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of go through with my finger and smush a little bit, because why not? And I am gonna need a little bit of purpley, and let's use the dark purple. To do some color contrast here, because even though they're snowy mountains, they're gonna have some darkness where shadows hit and things. And I think I might actually do some really dark shadows, you know, because rocks and junk. So let's throw some black in there. A little more black. Maybe a little blue. Oh, no. That blue is so light that that's not what I want. I do want a more dark black. I don't want the blue. If anything, I'd want a little bit of purple. Maybe that purple? Is it even purple? Hard to tell now. It just looks like a dark gray. Okay, so I think I want a smaller brush. Smaller brush. Give me a second. I'm gonna run over here and clink, clink, clink. Where is? Oh, there it is. I bought these little tiny brushes. Tiny little detail brushes. So, where's the, there you go. You can see it's tiny. Oh wow, my palm is, my palm is shiny. Okay, so you can see I can do tiny little, these are detail brushes. And since this is a very small painting, then detail brushes are probably the best. And again, this is translucent paint, so even though they're tiny little detail brushes, I've got to kind of glop it on. So there's some rock. We'll come in here, make a little cliff edge. I'll drop a little rocks in here. I'm going to bring this up. I just haven't yet. And then trying to decide where the dark cliffs are. And I'll bring it down, even though I know I'm going to bring the rest of it up, just in case. Okay, and then I need to start making this bottom of the mountain. And the way I think I'm going to do it is I'm going to go from darker to lighter. So the easiest way to do that is just add some blue to my black. And I'll add a little bit of this, which has a little shiny, but I don't want to carry that shiny down. You know what? Screw that. I'm just gonna bring it all over. Because I think I'll run out of paint if I don't. So, because again, I got a glop. What? I don't know what I'm doing. I got paint right here. It's not like I'm afraid to use this darn paint. It's junk. I'm not happy with the paint. Okay, so let me throw a little more blue in. And you can't even see it's blue. Great. That's okay. So we're going to come in and we're going to kind of paint a gloppy of transition to the ground. In the background, you know, the parts of the mountain that are not snowy. The hills, as it were. So I kind of don't want them to be flat. I want it to be just kind of squirrely. And I'm trying to just glop because, again, this is very translucent paint and it sucks. And I'll end up having to paint it 10 times if I don't just glop it on like crazy. Because we don't want like translucent parts of the painting. Oh, that's nice. I don't think this board is level. It's making like a little ticking noise when I don't know if you guys can hear it, but when I'm painting, it's like tick, 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 as it moves. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna throw a little brown. Just a touch of the brown. And then way more blue. Does it look blue? No. And just so you guys are aware, you probably shouldn't be doing this with your liner brushes. If you have liner brushes, you should treat them much nicer than I am treating mine. And you definitely should not be using them and their tips to mix paint, because you will make their tips less nice. So there you go. And then because I want a tree line, I'm gonna come in and do this thing where I'm kind of choppy I don't have green, so that is what it is. And then I will take a little blue and a little bit of this. And add some extra color here that's slightly lighter. And I don't even know if you can see it. But hopefully it'll show up. And then we'll do a lighter color of blue and do the next row. And then more blue in the light color. Ooh, that's probably too blue. That's okay. And again, I don't have any green, so this kind of is what it is. The illusion of something. Trees, something sticking up. Not like on the hills and the mountains where there's nothing. Then we'll take this color, add more blue. Do the next layer. It should be getting slightly lighter. Then take some blue, mix it with this. And go over that. And again, it should be lightening up as I go. I don't know if it actually is. But we're going with the theory that I'm lightening as I do each layer. Because the closer you get to seeing something, should be getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And then I'm just going to use this color right here because that's a pretty light color. Oh, that might be too light though. That's not wet enough. I don't know if it's working or not. If what I'm trying to go for is going. And I'm going to do the next layer. Nope. You've got to be slightly lighter than that, lady. I'm trying. And then I think I might just throw this in. bluish brown in. I don't know, do those look like abstract trees in the background? I wish I had some green. I feel like I need to do more blue. It is most unfortunate that I do not have green. Okay. And I don't think this does this up here have any? You know what? I think I need to do a little touches of lighter here. Hopefully that's lighter. Because it doesn't appear as light as I would like it. And everything I do is gonna dry darker, so there we go. Maybe this doesn't, that looks too